The following is a campaign based off the Savage Worlds role-playing game. We are not saying that we own Savage Worlds or any of its content. We are just a bunch of guys wanting to play a game. Without further ado, enjoy the show.
Go everybody. It's like Jen, who's like, "What the hell?" At least he's like,
At least you covered it up and put the check back.
right, put it back at least. And Alex, what do you do?
I'm trying to get a lay of the land with the searchlight.
So you're searching. We're searching with the searchlight.
Notice check.
Yeah, give me a notice check.
5.
All right. So, I mean, around you, it's just. I mean, again, it's night, so there's not really a lot to kind of pick up or anything like that. Doesn't really appear to be anything in the immediate area. Pretty sure the crash would have scared off anything that was in the immediate area, and if it didn't, you should be more worried. You can't immediately tell where you are in relation to the docks that was suggested, so it might be better to kind of wait in the morning for that. Or you could try using like GPS. You could try see if your cell phone works out here with GPS and everything. But you bring it up, right? And you're looking at it. Some of the apps are like, "Oh, get your compass right here," and it's like, it's a little. It's not quite connecting. Like you're not getting any signal, but you do have a few fun apps left on there.
You can play some Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Solitaire.
Yeah. So the two of y'all leave the cabin, and you end up seeing him kind of sitting there playing solitaire, and he looks back. He notices you guys. He's kind enough that he would notice when you guys come out. But
on some of the areas that his spotlight's not on, I'm going to try to see if I happen to see any nothing in detail, but any kind of layouts with my night vision on my digital camera.
Okay, so when you start looking, give me a notice check, and you have a +2. I'll say just for this particular
notice. Okay, sweet. So that explodes.
Nice.
And that is a 8, 7 + 2, 17.
All right. Well, as you start kind of looking around where light isn't really looking, you notice immediately that it just seems to be like lots of webbing around this particular area. You're not again. Whenever you had seen their first aerial picture, it was like a week old, and it already had a good chunk of the island covered up in webbing. This. Yeah, it looks like something's been busy for quite some time.
Okay.
You also see chunks of the boat flung all over the place. Some of it actually is caught in the webbing, and despite the fact that it's like, okay, normal spider webbing wouldn't be able to hold chunks of a boat, this stuff isn't moving.
Okay.
It's quivering, but it's not moving.
I go to Jen, and I relay this all to you, but if you guys want to look at the digital camera, I show where parts of the boat are not falling down from the spider's web. I go to Jen, I go, "It's a great shot, isn't it?"
How does Jen react to the blatant and obvious how fucked you are? Situation.
Well, probably not too bad. Jen probably gives him a look like, "What are you doing? This is not why we were. Well, this is probably why you were sent out here, but
Yeah,
I got other things that are. It's basically a, please stop that look, or back away or something.
Please stop. That's weird. Yeah, it's weird to me.
I mean, I'd probably back away a couple of steps, but I'm still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
More like just to get a wider angle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you guys saying? I mean,
Well, he showed me the thing. It looks like there's a bunch of web everywhere, like more so than what we were even shown. It's all right. Just a few little spiders.
you're gonna get killed. I'm so giving you a Benny over that one. It's like it's alright. It's fucking spiders.
Besides, they sent bug spray.
Yes, they did.
Is there any which north, east, south, and west? Where would the island be on or where would the lab be on the island?
Right. Well, originally you were planning on trying to approach from the south. So what I want you to do is give me a survival check.
Okay.
If you're not trained, it's a D4 -2.
Yep. Let's see. That is a 3, which is -1, but I got 4 on my wild die.
That's -2 is a 2.
That's good.
So it's like you've never really paid attention to astronomy, astrology, or anything of the astro stuff. So why would you? I mean, why?
Yeah.
It's like
No, you're right. That's probably something that Behemoth has into.
I mean, it's a good thought. Good thought. But
My
you're not really entirely sure. You know that the lab itself is more towards the center of the island.
I just figured if we knew where we were, like where the lab was, we could use the compass to.
My
figure out.
thought would be keep an eye out till it gets sunny out, and then we let the bug spray loose.
I look at Alex and I go, "What do you think?"
Let's go rescue this
Right
guy. Why not?
now.
We got this.
Ryan, you're ringing. Are y'all gonna go in the morning or travel out in the morning, or are you gonna
I'm
try to
gonna
travel out right now, or what?
I'm gonna make a suggestion with this current situation. We should probably wait till morning.
What situation? We made it to the island. We're all right.
We have a better advantage today.
I'm fine. Yeah.
I'm not concerned about you. I'm concerned about the whole team.
I mean, if y'all want to wait till morning, if you both are in agreement, we'll wait till the morning.
I'm going to try to play to him. We know you've got it. We're concerned about him.
Wow, that's impressive.
I look at him all. No. I look at you. I'm just like I'm all confused for a second, and I'm just like.
That's that inner changeling that I'm trying not to be coming out there.
Yeah.
Follow him since
Actually,
he seems
I
the most
would
fragile.
like to try something.
Oh,
Is there a tree like at the edge of the forest that's like not covered in webbing, or is everything covered in webbing?
you see one or two that are a little bit thinner. One looks like it is thinner than the other. You probably, if you get up that one without getting stuck to it in any way, if you're worried about that.
Yeah, because I want to try something. I want to try to use my first level spell, my little friend, to have my arm pop out
Okay.
with my camera. I want to take it to as high up to the tree as I can and try to survey over the forest a little bit.
Okay. So go ahead and cast your spell.
So D6, I also use my wild die, correct?
Yeah.
That is I exploded on the actual die, so.
What did you get on your skill die?
Oh, that's it. I exploded. It's
What did
a
you get on your skill die?
6.
Okay. Okay.
10.
All right. Awesome. So you succeed. Very, very, very easy. Just kind of.
Mm-hmm. And you see it walking on its fingers up the tree.
Starts crawling up the
And
tree.
the camera, the digital camera has like a little lasso thing, so it's on the finger, so it's
Mhm.
able to carry it up too.
So you're doing that.
Oh no! Actually, it's a digital camera. I can record it and then bring because I could have attached my eye onto the arm, but never mind. I can I can
So
record
you still record, do a
and
little
play
twist,
back.
and come
Yeah,
back down.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
So you guys see his hand pop off,
Mhm.
and he using just kind of like manages to finagle a way to get his camera on there, turns on record, just go on, and his like thing it just kind of crawls and it starts kind of clawing its way up to the side of a tree. You notice it kind of avoids some of the bigger patches as long as he's kind of watching it. and
As
stuff.
long as I can see it, yeah.
Right. So you kind of you probably are directing the spotlight on it just to watch it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Ryan could help me by directing the spotlight on my hand.
Good. Whoever directing the spotlight, give me a notice check.
4.
All right. So you manage to keep up with it. I mean, it's small, but it kind of has this glowing camera thing on it, so it's okay. It kind of crawls up right there. You notice it kind of flick over a few lines here and there of webbing, but it doesn't really seem like it. Nothing really gets disturbed. Doesn't really get stuck at any point. It's kind of like you know how like whenever you touch a piece of web, it
Oh,
really,
oh god,
just
yeah.
like one thin thread, so you don't really worry about it. You get up to the top, and you know your hand gets up to the top, and it starts kind of going around and stuff. It's like, oh, look at that.
And then what I'm thinking is like it's standing on the arm or the shoulder, and it just has the camera now. It's just doing like a full surveillance.
Just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then you're just gonna, after it does that, it's gonna come back.
Yeah, just gonna have it go around a couple of times, and it's gonna come back down.
So,
Find anything?
Let's see. I want to play back on camera.
so you're focused on looking at the camera and seeing what all came up, right? You kind of, as it's going around, give me a notice check for that.
No, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That is it's a 4 on the skill die, but I exploded on the wild die. And that's a 2. That's an 8.
All right. So your hand's turning, and you see it's like, oh, night vision. It's like, okay, well, I mean, first you look back at the boat right there. You see the boat is broke.
Mhm.
You're going to find some other way to get off there.
Gotcha. Damage beyond repair. Gotcha.
Right. As it turns a little bit more, you kind of see because it's kind of turning more on to the left. You see it actually in the night vision right there. You can make out a small shack, not necessarily close, like it's kind of like very, very kind of out there, but you can make out a shack out there. So that might be like the dock shack that was referenced earlier. You see a few jeeps around it too.
Oh, okay.
So
that's probably
that might help out. You turn a little bit more, and you see, and you can barely make out the edges of what might be a built structure, but you're not entirely sure because it's just too far out.
Oh, okay.
And as it turns a little bit more, you see 8 points of light for a brief instant, and then the
8
hand
points of what?
8 points of light.
Oh,
And then it turns some more, and it comes back down, and you see it just kind of traveling back to you.
okay. I show that to everyone who's interested in.
Make
I
a
guess we make for the shack.
make a notice check on the camera for the or a knowledge check or
You can make a survival check, or if you have a knowledge. What's everyone's smarts?
D8.
Not.
You can make a smarts check.
D6.
Should I try to make another smarts check, or have I already?
Yes.
You can make a smarts check.
Yes.
Wild die exploded. I rolled a 2 on the skill die.
Oh man, no, I clearly don't know this.
11 on the wild die, 2 on the skill die.
That explodes.
Okay, so keep rolling.
7.
I rolled a 2.
So you don't think anything about it.
Yeah.
It's just 8. I mean, it's just.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
fun little. It's a fun little. You got a good view of everything. You know where the shack is. You think you might know where the lab is. Those 8 points of light were weird. So you two,
Yeah.
you realize that spiders have 8 eyes.
Yes.
You, Alex, you realize spiders have 8 eyes. So we're going to have initiative now.
I will pull out my trusty survival knife.
Not yet. You got to draw first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, the spiders are here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
8 points of
8
light.
points of light.
It's like a night camera, and you know when it comes across.
I thought the camera got it from a distance. I didn't know that it was right in our face. Okay.
When it crawled up the thing, it crawled right in its face, and it just turned, and there it was. And
It just
Okay.
kept going.
that's why I was like, that's why I was like, yes, you need to roll because there's 8 points. You just kind of glazed
it was
over it
kinda
like it was
weird,
nothing.
and it's like, okay, well, it just that was the last thing it
Okay.
saw, and then it came back.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So